Back to my channel, guys. Thank you for visiting again. Today I'm going to be making a lovely old-fashioned cinnamon buns. Stay with me to the end, guys. Don't you forget to subscribe, watch my ads, please. I'm asking you to do so. And let me tell you about this cinnamon bun. It is soft, it is delicious, it is sticky, and they are oh so perfect. All right, so let's get started. Into my mixing bowl, I'm going to be sifting 3 cups of all-purpose flour. And my recipes are just simple and easy, guys, put together so that you can follow. You won't be led astray, trust me. And I'm going to add some granulated sugar and some salt. I will be listing every details in the description box below. At this time, I'm going to add some yeast. And I'm just going to mix them a little together, making sure that they're all combined. And I'm using just a little bit of different method, nothing too strange, guys. Once I do this, I'm going to use the hook attachment. And once you use the hook attachment into your mixer, there isn't much kneading that you need to do after you're finished mixing your dough. And I'm going to advise you, once you're using yeast, use some warm water, some lukewarm water, not too hot to kill the yeast. All right, mix this for about 3 minutes. And at this time, I did another recipe with some melted butter, so I didn't add the butter into the flour here. What I'm going to do is add some of the melted butter at this time into this mixture. You can see it's coming nicely together. And I'm adding actually, like, let's say 1.5 tablespoons of melted butter into here. And then let it mix again for another 3 minutes. These buns are so delectable, guys. Let me tell you, you can't go wrong with these. Now you can see that my mixture has come together, all mixed well and nice. This doesn't require a lot of kneading, but if you know me, guys, I love to play with flour. So I'm just gonna work around it, just knead it in a little until it becomes a dough ball. If you're not comfortable with the stickiness, then you can add a little bit of flour. You can see that the dough is pliable. It's really good to work with. So once I make a dough ball, I'm going to take the same mixing bowl and just place it right over the dough and let it sit for about 20 to 25 minutes or until it doubles in size. So while that is doing its thing, we're going to head right over to making our filling, which is some cinnamon powder and some brown sugar. At this time, you can also use your butter into this mixture to make a paste, but I prefer to do it this way. So once this is done, it's time for us to roll our dough out. You can see it's pliable, it's friendly to work with. And you want to lightly flour your surface or the dough. You don't want too much of flour here. Just like so. Then we're going to roll it out, making a thin dough, less than 1/4 of an inch. All right. So at this time, I'm going to spread my butter over the dough. And as I mentioned earlier, you could have mixed the butter with the cinnamon and the sugar, but I just love to do it this way. So once I'm done spreading it all over, make sure you put a generous amount of butter onto the dough. Then take the cinnamon and sugar mixture and just sprinkle away. At this time, guys, you want to flip the dough just like this. Just follow the pattern here. Flip it into halfway and then flip the other half right over to the first half. Now what I'm going to do is to cut the dough into half with a very sharp tool and then cut each halves into halves. Cut the other half into half again. When you're done, you're supposed to have like 8 pieces, all right? Once this is done, we're going to cut one piece of the dough lengthwise. You're not going to cut it right through. Look carefully as to how I'm cutting it, leaving the top sealed. You're not going to cut right through there. And then we're going to just open it a little so we can get that sugar and cinnamon mixture to the side. And then braid. Pinch the edges together, roll it up halfway. And once you roll them, place them same side down into a greased or a non-stick pan. And the rolls may seem to be complicated, guys, but it's a lot of fun to make. Just so simple and nice. These are what they look like. Look at how beautiful they are. Now cover them with a plastic wrap and let them sit for another 20 to 25 minutes. At this time, my oven is set to 350 degrees, and I'm going to baste them with some egg wash and then pop them into the oven to bake for 20 to 22 minutes or until you agree to the color that you may need. I like mine dark brown. It's cinnamon bun, guys, and for me, it must be dark brown. Feel free to bake yours to the desired color that you would like. So into the oven after 22 minutes, these are my cinnamon buns, guys. Let me tell you, the sticky caramel on them is everything for me. This is what I look for, that stickiness, right? They are soft. The cinnamon aroma is up in here, guys. Let me tell you, you can't go wrong with a good old-fashioned cinnamon bun like this. Now at this time, you can see, let me show you that my bun is soft. They are delicious. And at this time, I'm going to sprinkle some powdered sugar, or you can also use some frosting onto yours. And here you have it, guys. Grab a cup of tea. Enjoy. Don't you forget to subscribe. Leave me a comment. Give my video a thumbs up. And thanks for watching. Stay with me. I have many more simple, easy cooking recipes coming your way. And bye for now.